Hey there, welcome to Faded Through Time, where we get faded through time and talk about history and events that have faded through time. I'm Isaiah, and this is...
And I'm Noah.
And today we have a beautiful relic.
Yes, we're gonna keep going through our series here of artifacts, and today, Flip, I have something pretty interesting, a piece of more recent history. We had something that was millions of years old last time, Flip, but this time we're going with something that's more a couple decades old rather than millennia. But Flip, I have with me today a piece of the Berlin Wall. Flip, do you know what the Berlin Wall is? It's a wall that was in Berlin.
Really?
Really, Flip?
I would have guessed Germany.
Flip?
Yeah?
You're never gonna believe this, man. Berlin
Yeah.
is a city in Germany.
Damn.
You're welcome, Flip. You're welcome for that. Flip.
Damn.
Flip, really? Did you not? Okay. Flip.
No.
The Berlin Wall was built in 1961 and it was torn down in 1989, Flip. It was actually opened in 1989 and torn down between 1990 and 1994. But Flip, take a look at this. Let me show it up to the camera here, Flip, and I'll hand it off to you here. But I want to give them a good look here, Flip. Show off the piece there. Flip, take a look at this. I want you to see the one side of it is covered in red paint.
Yeah.
But Flip, you can see how, like, along the break line there, that there is a layer of white paint beneath it.
So they, like, pretty much...
It looks like it's one layer of graffiti over another. And all up and down the Berlin Wall that was constructed through the city of Berlin, the graffiti is notorious on the, what would that be, the eastern side. It was constructed it was constructed to separate the two sides of the city of Berlin when it was taken over by the Allied powers at the end of World War II. And it was split between the Russians and the remaining Allied powers like France, Great Britain, and the United States. The western side took a capitalist approach and the eastern side took a communist approach, and the East ended up having to build a wall to literally keep its own citizens within it. So that's why decades of protests, decades of pleading were finally answered in 1989 by tearing down the wall. And famously at the behest of Ronald Reagan, who in his speech said, "Gorbachev, tear down this wall."
Damn.
So Flip, we have a piece of some more modern history there.
Do you know how tall this wall was?
I don't know, Flip. I would guess maybe 10 to 15 feet, but it had layers of barbed wire, it had armed guards and mounted turrets, as well as anti-vehicle, like, they described it as nails, so like nails along the road before you would approach it. Flip, they decked out that wall, Flip.
So you said before this was used to separate the east from the west. What if somebody wanted to cross it?
There would have had to been a lot of clearances you'd had to pass to be able to get through that, and I believe the process for doing that would have taken a long time for you to get approved to do that.
What if you tried to cross it in a very incognito kind of way?
If you can survive the armed guards and the barbed wire and the leap over the wall itself, good luck. It was something that was very very dangerous to attempt, Flip. I'm sure that many had tried, but I'm not sure how many were successful. I can't imagine it was that many. There were other methods that people used to try to sneak from the east to the west. I believe you already have air travel by that point. You'd probably try to find a different way over the wall.
You can just fly over a wall. Doesn't really stop some of the people try to dig.
There were
punch through it, but the easiest way is probably just.
I'm trying to
see a
remember.
fence, pop it.
There were airdrops to the west that were done by the United States. I'm trying to remember what they were called. Truman air raids, something like that. I'm not entirely remembering Flip, but I know that by that point the U.S. is heavily flying their aircraft into that airspace. Check that out, though.
So, to lead this off, I know it might not have to do with the Berlin Wall, but you're talking about airdrops. Now, I don't know how true this is, but wasn't there a plan for Americans to send extra large condoms, but label them medium and drop it over country?
Flip. I will tell you that story is mostly true. It's just, it was a proposed idea, but it never got any further than that. So it wasn't like we had massive stockpiles created and we had to decline it at the last second. It wasn't like we had to call it off. We pitched the idea, but it never got through. But then that also begs the question of what brilliant mind pitched that idea?
Hey guys, hi. I have an idea. And you hear me out. Hear me out.
A level of intimidation that we have never seen before, gentlemen.
Bro, we're rolling a 20 on this. I'm telling you right now. We get
critical hit intimidation check. Here we go.
We get extra large condoms like the magnums. You know what I'm talking about? The ones we can't fit. But listen. What if we stuffed them in medium-sized condoms?
Mess with their psyche.
A whole facade.
Hit them where it hurts.
Exactly. And when they open up that condom and pull out this very long, Lego-like rubber, how intimidated would they feel?
I feel like it would have been a pain Flip in the heart that would require some ice, like a Miracle on Ice Flip.
Literally. But even then,
another Cold War reference.
Yeah, no. Even then, they're gonna take that out.
Yeah, even then, the Soviets would still take the outfit. Still take the outfit, and that's where we're gonna leave it off.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Check out the podcast. Check out the YouTube. Check out the Twitch, the Facebook, the Instagram. We're all over, and definitely check out our sponsor, Puffin Drinkware. Keep your drinks looking cool. Wow, being cool. Use code FADEDTHRUTIME to get 15% off your next order at Puffin Drinkware. Thank you again, and we'll catch you next time on Faded Through Time.